How you guys doing? Welcome back to Country Mash. I hope you guys have been awesome. Today, we're doing a full review of the Palmetto State Armory 16-inch mid-length Freedom Series complete upper with bolt carrier group and charging handle. There we go. Alright, so if you guys follow me over at Facebook or Instagram, you know I like to share the deals and sales that I come across. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen the 16-inch Freedom complete uppers for about 200 bucks. Now, I am an affiliate with Palmetto State Armory, so that means every time you guys use those links to purchase something, I do get a little bit of kickback. That way I'm able to put it right back into the channel to perform tests like this and grow and do better videos. With that said, they did not send this to me to review. They never even asked me to review this. I personally always see this deal, and I was really curious how these uppers perform. So I purchased this with my own money. I've had it for a little bit now, and I finally had it long enough to where I could confidently give you guys my thoughts on it. So we're going to start this review off by talking about the specs and details, and then I'm going to go over the kind of accuracy you can expect out of this upper, and then I'll share with you guys my overall experience and the kind of reliability I've had with it. So let's kick it off by talking about some of the specs and details. Alright, so like I mentioned, this is a 16-inch mid-length gas system Freedom complete upper. So it comes with an A2 profile barrel made out of 4150V chromoly, and it's finished in nitride, which gives it added durability and corrosion resistance. The muzzle is threaded to your typical 1/2x28. It comes with an A2 flash hider. It's chambered in 5.56 NATO with a 1-in-7 twist, and it does have the M4 feed ramps. The gas block is a .75 F-marked front sight base, and it was installed very straight on this upper. The M4 flat top receiver is made out of forged 7075 T6 aluminum, and it comes with a bolt carrier group and charging handle. Now in this particular upper, the bolt carrier group has an M16 style bolt carrier. The bolt itself is made out of Carpenter 158 steel. It's shot peened, high pressure tested, and mag particle inspected. The gas key on top of the carrier is hardened to USGI specifications and is fastened down with grade 8 screws, and they were staked really nice. So now with the charging handles, there's a couple things I need to talk to you guys about. The first one is that Palmetto State Armory makes two different mil-spec charging handles. One of them is made out of a 6061 aluminum, and the other one is a 7075 aluminum. The 6000 series aluminum is a little bit softer, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper. However, this description on the upper that I bought doesn't specify which one it came with. With that said, I don't think there's going to be an issue with either one. And then also with that said, I actually used this upper for a majority of the time with an Apps Inc. ambidextrous charging handle. So I have a review on it. It's like a $30-something budget ambidextrous charging handle. I've ran this in it for a majority of the testing. I know if you guys are bummed that I didn't actually test the charging handle, I'm sorry, but to be totally honest with you, I don't think there's going to be an issue with the charging handle it comes with. But take that for what it is. I just want to let you guys know. Now, a couple other things to mention about the overall quality of the upper when I received it. The hard coat anodized was very nice and even. It wasn't blotchy, and it didn't have that purple tint to it. The nitride finish on the barrel was a very nice black. I mean, the overall finish of the whole upper was just very nice. I was very impressed with just the overall build quality of the upper. There are a couple machine marks on the bolt and bolt carrier. Honestly, I have some pretty expensive bolt carrier groups that have machine marks as well, so take that for what it's worth. But very impressed with the overall build quality of the upper. Now let's talk about the kind of accuracy you can expect out of this upper. Now I was trying to get an accuracy test on film. However, just the weather that I have up here makes it really difficult to film sometimes, and so I know what kind of accuracy I've been getting throughout my entire testing, but when it came down to the actual filming of an accuracy test, I just didn't have good weather conditions. It was either super windy or the mornings I went out to do it, it was raining, so I couldn't film it. And I went back home to get my rain equipment. I came back out, and then it was super windy again. And so I've just had one heck of a time trying to get it on film. So I do have some footage I could show you guys, and I'll be rolling it in right here. In this particular test, the Winchester white box, the cheap 55 grain, grouped a little under 2.5 inches. The Hornady 73 grain ELD match grouped about 1.25 inches. With the shot that I know that I pulled, if you were to not take that shot into consideration and you went to the 4 shots that I knew I did well on, that was about 3/4 inch. The Federal Premium 77 grain Sierra Match Kings, I don't know what happened. They grouped at about 3 inches on this particular test. But the Federal Premium 77 grain Sierra Match Kings was actually the ammo that had grouped the best throughout my entire testing. So I'd been getting anywhere between 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch if I was doing my part and it was a good day. And then the Winchester Super X grouped at about 3.5 inches, which that never really grouped super well throughout all my testing. Now, that was with the footage I was able to get for you guys. I'm sorry it didn't turn out better, but I could confidently tell you right now, in my testing, it has definitely had sub-MOA accuracy. So now let's talk about my overall experience and the kind of reliability I've had with this upper. I have shot this upper in many different weather conditions. It has been in rain, snow, hail. I've shot it a couple times in some very fine dust storms. I've used different buffer weights just to play around with the gas system and see how it cycled. I've used a ton of different ammo. I've shot several mag dumps to really heat it up. It's been thrown in the back of my truck. Like, I have been really hard on this upper. You guys don't even know. I've probably put this upper through more than anything else I own, and I am absolutely impressed with its reliability. It has been 100% reliable, and I am incredibly impressed with the quality and performance of these Freedom uppers. You guys can see I have a Trijicon ACOG with the ACSS reticle on top, and this is my preferred setup. I've had this in many different configurations with different stocks, different grips, different triggers, different optics, different lower. I've used this upper in a lot of different ways, but this is kind of where I've settled in on it right now. I do really like having this ACOG on this upper. If you guys want to know the other parts on this guy, I have a Geissele G2S trigger. I have the Bravo Company Gunfighter grip and stock on here. It has a Magpul rear MBUS sight, and I think that's pretty much it. Everything else is about mil spec. Oh, I have this Surefire G2X Pro flashlight mounted with a UTG scope mount. So super ghetto there, but it works really well. And yeah, it's a little bit of a Franken build, I guess, but I've been super impressed with it, and I can't say enough good things. So honestly, I definitely recommend it. I will have some links down below for this upper or similar configurations, because Palmetto Armory does change their configurations sometimes. So if it's not exactly what you're expecting, just kind of, look around on their website to try to find what you're looking for. And then if I could find some links to this, the rest of the parts and accessories I have on here, if you guys like them, I'll put those down in the description box as well. So that's pretty much my review, guys. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you guys are interested in these budget uppers or any other budget parts and firearms, let me know. I'll try to get my hands on some more of them and do some more reviews for you guys. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to the channel. You guys rock. I love talking to you guys down in the comment section. And like I said, that's it for today's video, guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.